Alium, so this week we're going to be starting a new song, bit of a collaboration with the string group again, and it's going to be I Got a Feeling by the Black Eyed Peas. We're going to learn the chords to this. It's 3 chords, 4 chords total repetition, but 1 chord we play twice. So it's ones we already know, so G, C, and E minor, okay? So our basic G chord, either way, and go up or down, our C, and E minor. And the music comes with our little box patterns at the top in case we need to just have a quick reminder of what those chords are. So, easiest way to do this. The strum pattern eventually is going to be hitting each one 8 times. So it'll be back to G, so it's always going to go G, C, E minor, back to C. But the easiest way to start this out is we're just going to go transitioning between the chords one at a time. Bring this down so you can see a little better. So all I want to do is by starting with a G chord, I'm just going to strum the G once, and then I'm going to switch to a C. Now to an E minor, and back to a C. And back to a G, C again, E minor, and C. Just get used to going between these chords and make the transition smooth. Okay, and when you feel confident with that, now we're going to switch to start playing 4 of them at a time. So it's going to be just quarter note. So now we're going to switch to back to the G to start the repetition. Again. So we're going to start by building them up that way, and the reason for that is it gives us more time to make the transition to the next chord. So by starting up by playing them one at a time. We have lots of time to get our left hand ready into the correct position for the next chord. Whereas if I'm playing them 8 times, playing each chord 8 times, even though in reality we have the same amount of time. If we're holding 4 quarter notes versus 8 eighth notes, we have the same amount of time to actually switch between chords. In our mind, it feels like we're going quicker. So if we slow it down and play less of the chord, it kind of gives you a little bit more time to think between hitting that last chord and having to think of, okay, what's my hand got used for the next one. So what I want you to do for this week is just work on switching between those chords, okay? That's the whole song, okay? So we just need to work on that one chord progression. There might be 1 or 2 passing chords in there that are a D that we'll get in, but right now I just want you to focus on that little 4 chord progression. So it's always going to be G, C, E minor, and back to C. Okay? Start out by just playing them one at a time, and then play them. You play 2 in the same time frame and get up to 4, and just get used to the muscle memory of switching between those 4 chords. And really just the muscle memory of the left hand of where they have to go. Because with those chords, unfortunately, because we're not going to a C add 9 or a D, there's no real anchored finger. So it is going between 3 totally different shapes that we're going to have to pick up our whole hand and readjust. Okay? So that's going to be the key thing for this week, is just to get the muscle memory and get used to how your fingers have to lay for those 3 chords. And then we'll build the strum pattern and more of the rhythm stuff from there once we're kind of locked in with the left hand. Okay? So as I said, there's 4 pages of music here, but it's because it's a lot of time you'll see chords for songs written out like this. Okay? Where we have the the letter of the chord written above the words, and we'll have the lyrics written out so you kind of know where to switch. So in this case, because it's just the same pattern over and over, the lyrics aren't as important. But it just lets you follow along with the song and kind of count how many times through we're playing this same repetition. Because if you don't have an idea of how long the song goes, sometimes you're playing the same 4 chord progression over and over. It's easy to get a little lost because you're playing it. Are we playing this the 16th time, or are we on the 17th repetition? So that just kind of helps with that. But don't worry about the fact there's 4 pages of music. Really, we just got to worry about those 4 chords that we went over there, okay? And again, if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me. But I think we'll be good on this one, and then we'll kind of work on bringing it all together, and we'll see what the collaboration with the strings group is going to be. Okay? And good luck. Bye-bye.